Hi boys and girls. So for today's read aloud, we are going to be rereading our book, Life in an Ocean. Remember, this is a nonfiction book, so we learned so many new things about life in an ocean. And today we're going to be rereading this book so that we can come up with new ideas or new questions that we have about this book. Okay, so before we get started, I'm actually going to reread a few of the last pages to help us get started with thinking about some new questions or some new ideas that we have. So this page we have living together. Okay, do you guys remember this page? Okay, it says, ocean animals eat plants and other animals. Ocean plants shelter ocean animals. The ocean is full of life. So I read here that plants and animals, they live with each other and they depend on each other in the ocean. So I'm just wondering, a new question that I have is, can plants and animals in the ocean live without each other? Is that a question that you've had too? Okay, so I'm going to get started with reading this book. And as I'm reading, I want you guys to think and try to come up with some new questions and some new ideas that you have about life in an ocean. Okay? Life in an ocean. And remember, here's the table of contents, which gives us an idea about what parts and what sections we're going to be seeing in this book. What are oceans? An ocean is a large, deep body of salt water. Oceans are found in every part of the world. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. So we're going to stop here for a moment, and I want you to think, what is something new that you learned in this section? Something I learned in this section is that the Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. Ocean animals. Fish swim in oceans. They eat small animals and plants. Crabs have hard shells. Crabs walk on the ocean floor. Sharks have fins and sharp teeth. They hunt for fish and crabs. So I just read another section of our book. So what are some facts that you learned in this section? I learned that there are fish, there are crabs, and there are sharks in the ocean. What is something that you learned? That sounds great. Okay, let's continue reading. Ocean plants. Seaweed is an ocean plant. It grows near the shore. Kelp is an ocean plant with long leaves. Fish can hide in kelp. And we see here is kelp. Seagrass grows on the ocean floor in shallow water. So I just finished reading another section. So what are some facts that you learned in this section? So something that I learned is that seaweed, kelp, and seagrass are types of plants that grow in the ocean. Is that something that you learned too? Great. Living together. Ocean animals eat plants and other animals. Ocean plants shelter ocean animals. The ocean is full of life. So over here, I see a part that we can kind of act out. Okay, in this book, it says ocean plants shelter ocean animals. Let's think about what that word shelter means. Can you say shelter? Shelter. Okay, so what could shelter mean? It says ocean plants shelter ocean animals. Oh, maybe we can act out this part. Ocean plants shelter ocean animals. Okay, let's look at this picture. Maybe we can say ocean plants shelter ocean animals. So we can say shelter. Can you guys act it out with me? Shelter. Okay, so shelter is a place to give protection against danger. The plants are giving the animals a place to hide and giving them protection. And that's the end of our reread of Life in the Ocean. So now that we have finished rereading Life in an Ocean, let's talk about some new ideas and some new questions that we may have come up with during our reread. So what is some new ideas or questions that you have? So I'm going to flip through the pages so that you guys can start thinking about some new questions and new ideas that you've had. So a new question that I had at the beginning of this book was, I wonder if plants and animals can live without each other. And as I'm reading this, I came up with a new idea that plants and animals do need each other to live, because plants can be food for the animals, or they can give them protection, and animals need each other in order to live, because they can be food for other animals. Is that a new idea that you had? Okay, great job, guys.